This is easily the most popular type of content in Africa, but Africans are being prevented from accessing it. The platforms have no incentive to do that, and I completely understand why. A jailer doesn't give the prisoner the tools to break his chains. You give him the tools to reinforce those chains. So he calls his jail cell home and loves it like it's paradise on earth. Take all emotion out of this, all moral judgment, and look at it logically. It makes sense how they operate, and we shouldn't complain about it. We should act accordingly. This year, I will no longer hope for validation from these systems and platforms we don't own or control as Africans. No, in 2025, I dedicate myself to one purpose: complete creative autonomy. Have you seen the movie 300? It's based on the ancient myth of 300 Greek Spartan warriors that defeated an army of Persians. This gave me an idea. I'm consolidating my memberships on my platforms into something more powerful and independent. We will form our own 300, our own alliance of Sahel states. Like the legendary Spartan warriors who faced impossible odds, I don't need an army of thousands. I only need 300 committed individuals, 300 people who believe and are ready to fund the creation of content that educates, inspires, and uplifts us. To do this in a forum that has absolutely no outside influence or algorithm. Each quarter, the 300 will decide what projects to create. Each quarter, they will provide the resources to make it happen. I'll set the base rate at maybe $100 once a quarter when the project is voted on, but any individual can decide to put in more. This isn't that different from Patreon, Kickstarter, or GoFundMe, but it's refined, bespoke, focused, and efficient. This will give me the freedom to do for my African and diasporan audience what I need to do and how I need to do it. Together, we'll create a system that cannot be censored, silenced, or suppressed. There can be no growth or survival without resources. And that is why I'm reaching out to those in my now million-strong audience. Are there 300 of you willing to work with me to do what we need to do? If so, there is a link to the 300 form in my profile bio and in the description of this video, depending on where you are watching this. Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso are not taking the steps they're taking because they know they will win. They're taking these steps because they know that self-sufficiency is the only path to freedom. We must follow their example. The world will not save Africa, and it never will. We must save ourselves. Africa will rise, but only if we make it so.
Pan-African lifestyle.
Promote your campaign with PAL. Email info@panafricanlifestyle.com or visit panafricanlifestyle.com for business and general inquiries.